You guys can probably hear the like wind, but that's my air. I'm in my car, I'm on my break. I realized, I was like, dang, I looked up, I was in a meeting like that was almost an hour long, and I realized, I was like, dang, like I haven't took a lunch break. But before I'm about to eat the salad, I was like, oh, I gotta tell y'all something. I gotta talk to y'all about something. I'm gonna talk about it right now. I need to stop second guessing myself. I always second guess myself, my decisions, even when it comes to my self-esteem. Sometimes I'll be second guessing myself, you guys, even when it's like the way my makeup looks, what I'm dressing, what I look like even when it comes to life, like life decisions, even basic decisions, you guys, like, should I have a peanut butter jelly sandwich today, or should I have a big ass BLT sandwich? Like, I'm always constantly second guessing myself all the time, and I'm sick of it, okay? I'm be honest, I'm sick of it. But it all stems down to when I was a little girl, you guys, when I was younger, right? I don't talk much about my childhood like that, but when I was younger, I was picked apart a lot, and always told, like, anything, you guys, even if it's something I'm wearing, like, that doesn't look right, your hair looks a mess, this is not right. Or even when it comes to like just anything about myself, you guys, I was picked apart by other people, which really trampled and messed up my self-esteem as a child. As a child, you're free spirit, you love people, you want to interact with people. It's like you feel like you can do anything, you guys. You guys know when you're younger, you're like, man, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a singer, I want to be a famous athlete, I want to be a doctor, I want to be just, as a child, that a light that a child has is beautiful. The happiness, the light, their willingness to live, their willingness to be great, their willingness to just be all God needs them to be as a child. I feel like when a child has that, allow that child to keep that, right? Allow that child to continue on the right path. Allow that child to continue to dream big. With me as a child, unfortunately, I was around a lot of other people that had different upbringings than me, and I was around a lot of people that did not have self-esteem, and a lot of people that were projecting a lot of their feelings onto me, and me being just so innocent and sweet, you guys, I didn't really pick up on that. So as I got older, I noticed that, like, my self-esteem wasn't where it needed to be, really, when you dig down deep down inside. Like, I'm not talking about like looks, you guys, because when it comes to looks, I'm very confident, right? When it comes to physique, the way somebody's built, I work out all the time. When I was younger, all the way up until now, in the gym all the time to get that physique. But I'm not talking externally, I'm talking internally. I have low self-esteem when it comes to who I am as a person, what I stand for. Because what I stand for and who I was as a person, a lot of people trampled all over it. Now I realize they trampled all over it because the different traits and things and the light that I have, other people want to have that light. But instead of expressing to me like, hey, like, Michelle, like, I think you're a beautiful person. I love how confident you are. Like, I love how you're expressive. I love how you always think positive. I love how you speak life into people. Instead of telling me that, I was around a lot of carnivores that was just, man, picking me apart and just filled my mind up with a whole bunch of poison, a whole bunch of nonsense. So me getting through that as a child, which I did, but me as an adult, I noticed that sometimes it spills in my life. And sometimes I catch myself second guessing myself. And even when it comes to relationship, you guys, I've been in some things when it comes to relationships. So even when it comes to relationships, sometimes in my marriage, I don't know how to navigate through it. Sometimes I don't know what's the right thing to say, what's not the right thing to say. When it comes to major decisions, I don't know if I should do it or if I shouldn't do it. But it all stems down as a child. When I made a decision, it was always questioned. When I stuck with something, it was always questioned. So, and I started questioning myself, like, yo, like, maybe you shouldn't wear that. Maybe you shouldn't carry yourself with confidence. Maybe maybe you should, you just start second guessing yourself. I noticed that I became very indecisive. And I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm working, not second guessing myself. I'm working on when even at work, when I feel like I just had a meeting, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh my God, like I just made myself look really stupid in the meeting, because what we were working on, it's new to me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done it a lot. So in the meeting, I'm in my head like, oh my God, like maybe they know I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm not saying the right things. Maybe I'm not, inputting the right things on this document. I'm like second guessing myself. And I'm like, told myself, no, redirect that. Don't second guess yourself. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Don't second guess yourself. Stick to your decision. Cut all that out. So when I start second guessing myself, I start speaking light into myself. Michelle, you know what you're doing. Michelle, say that. This is what you're thinking. Say it. This is what you feeling. Say it. Stand on that. When all the second guessing, you're not this, that's not the right decision, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, I shut that down automatically. And it's hard to shut it down because I lived there for majority of my life. And so now I'm learning how to channel it, speaking life into myself and making decisions and sticking with it. And not second guessing it, and not allowing other people and other people's comments to second guess who I am as a person. That's what I learned. Even as a musician, guys, I stopped singing because a lot of people were telling me, like, look, no, you sing that old folks slave, you got that slave sounding voice. Like, nobody want to hear that. Some people told me that. But instead of me realizing, like, hey, they're just saying, like, the type of singer you are, that's not the music that's not the music they care for. That's not what they listen to. Does that mean you're less of an artist? Does that mean you can't sing? No, you're just not their cup of tea. And me just telling myself, you're not going to be for everybody. But don't second guess yourself because other people second guess you. Don't second guess yourself because other people question who you are as a person. Other people don't understand you. Just because other people don't understand you, that don't mean everything about you is wrong. They just not meant for you. So I told myself, instead of beating myself down all the time, and second guessing every little decision, and second guessing everything that I do, I told myself, I was on cuss. It stops today. No more second guessing yourself. I'm sick of it. Don't y'all hate when y'all do something, you get sick of your own self? I tell myself, we sick of this. We gotta rechannel this. We gotta redirect our thoughts. We gotta turn our thoughts around. We gotta, what I've been working on is allowing my mind to be stronger than my feelings, to allow my positive thinking to outweigh my negative thinking. I told you guys I was a chronic negative thinker all the time, you guys, because bad stuff was continuing to happen in my life. So I lived there all the time. Like, I'm telling you, like, death after death after death, bad information after bad information, everything in my life, bad, constantly for years. So I lived there, and I could easily continue to live there. But I tell myself, I was like, Maisha, you know what? It's time. You got to stop second guessing yourself. You got to trust what people see in you is what you are. People tell me all the time, you are chosen. Something about you. You are a great person. You are just everything a woman, you are a woman that don't have a voice, you're her voice. I meet people all the time that's like, man, like something about your vibe, like just something about your spirit is like, it just gravitates me to you. Like, you're just like, you're it. People tell me that all the time. And now I'm believing it. Now I believe it. Now I know it. Now I know it. That little girl that was told she was wrong, that little girl that was picked apart, that little girl that people stole her light from her, I'm not that little girl no more. I'm not. My light was stolen from me. Being around people that didn't see God's vision the way I see God's vision. But now I'm back to God. I'm back there. I got it. Nobody, that light, I know what it felt like for it to be snatched from me. No, I got my voice back. I got my confidence back. I got my self-esteem back. I got all that back. And I'm not going to allow nobody to take it. Second guessing? No. I told y'all this meeting I had, I was like, oh my God, bro, this is a flop. But despite of me second guessing myself, and despite of little insecurities popping up, I stayed strong throughout the whole entire meeting. Did I feel like that? No. Did I feel weak? Yes. Did I feel like some of that stuff I didn't have a clue what I was talking about? Yes. But did I allow that to show? No. I stayed strong the whole time. And instead of reflecting back and going back like, man, you flopped, girl. And me dwelling on things. When I make mistakes, you guys, I don't know if you guys can relate. I'm the type of person, once I make a mistake, it replays in my head over and over and over again. When I do something bad, when I do something that like I'm criticized for, it replays in my mind. If I make a wrong decision, if any of my mistakes previously replays in my mind. And then I get to this point where I'm like, dang, like, can you do anything right? No, we're not doing that. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make bad decisions. It's okay to need clarity. It's okay not to know something. It's okay. Does that reflect back on who you are as a person? No. Should that reflect on your self-esteem? No. No. So I tell myself, no more second guessing yourself. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. I'm tired of this cycle. I'm this cycle. No, Mai. We going to start making decisions and sticking with them. We going to start just really trusting and believing in who we are all the time. I know that's hard because we all have days where we don't feel like that. But I am on a wave to where I want to feel like that. I'm on a wave to where I want to feel like that all the time. I don't want my spirit broken. I allow people to break my spirit before. I'm not going to allow that no more. If you're doing this, I really pray to God that this video helps you. Don't second guess yourself. You're dope. You're chosen. The way you are, God made you the way you are. You're special. People's words, people's opinions of you, no. It don't make you. It don't. So second guessing, it stops today. And I hope I make sense. I'm like, I hope I make sense, but this is on my mind. I'm like, I have to get it out. And now that I'm getting it out, I feel so much better. Because I can talk to y'all. I can relate to y'all. I can say things and y'all not judge me for it. And I love when other people come to me and be like, hey, like, I feel the same exact way. Second guessing stops today. What's today's date? September, I don't know what's it. Second guessing stops today. We are going to be confident. We are not going to second guess ourselves. We are going to move with grace. We are going to move with confidence. We are not going to be indecisive. Second guessing, it stops today.